New model at the time of this filming, 284RJ Cherokee here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And it's floor plans like this that make me love Cherokee. This is the cure for the common bunkhouse right here. Everything seems to be shaped the same and done the same here in this business lately. And Cherokee's just been good for breaking the mold a little bit. This is 7,085 pounds. And it gives you basically the benefits of that 35-foot, 8,200 pound two-slide bunkhouse in something that half-ton can actually tow. That's what I like about this one. Now this is a limited edition. It has got a lot of upgrades that are not standard on here. I'm going to try to point those out as we go. This is pretty much how they're going to look here at our dealership. They'll understand. The one we have in stock could be slightly different in various ways. This is a limited edition. You might see that on the nose up here. It's a big hefty upgrade package. We also have Core, Value, and XL packages on this. 4 bundles plus a few additional options on this one. Things we're looking at is a smooth aluminum nose sweep, not fiberglass like you would expect when you see a smooth nose like that. The reason they're using aluminum here is because they can use extra thick aluminum so that this whole nose is the same thickness as diamond plate. So the whole nose is structurally reinforced and stone deflecting. Power awning with lighting, power tongue jack down there. This has a little solar trickle charge plug for your batteries and lights and fans and things. It's actually, this floor plan is 2 outside utility showers. We'll see the other in a minute. This one's up here just to kind of hose the kids off. You'll see the other one as we go. Seal gripping slide walls is something that Cherokee does, and I like this. This real cottage cheesy looking skin's rough and pulls that seal super tight so that you don't have water penetration issues. Cherokee's good for giving you really big windows, so this thing does not feel like a dank, dark cave when you get inside, and they all open for ventilation, so hey, you can actually breathe in it. Little black tank flush hookup right over there as well. The flip down travel rack is part of one of those packages we were talking about. You do not need to take the spare tire off that to use it. Has, I don't know, what is it, like a 250 pound load capacity, something like that on there. And so far you haven't seen anything that's really out of the ordinary, but this is where it starts to get interesting, and this is what I like about them. The big storage below the bunks, accessible from outside here. This is where you're going to have all the kids stuff back here. This is party central. Also, when you look in here, you notice you see real wood. You don't see particle board. You know, that's another thing I like about OSB, or pardon me, about Cherokee, is they're not built just a load of OSB. It does have a OSB roof deck, but it's 3/8 with 5-inch roof trusses on 16-inch centers up there, fully walkable roofing. So the roof still holds like 2,800 pounds. The roof is fine. On the floor, where you have more stress from road use, they're using thicker beams under the floor, and they're using a 5/8 tongue and groove plywood floor deck so that it can't buckle and bend as much. It's just a stronger, better component. You see we've got easy triple entry steps on both front and rear entry doors. This has the direct bathroom entry door that's become so popular, but it has a private bunkhouse. Normally, to get this, you have to either go to that 35-foot 2-slide bunkhouse or a 28-foot bunkhouse with no private bunks. This is the one that just fits in between, and it has never existed before, guys. Cherokee broke the mold. And there might be a little wind hitting the camera. I am sorry, but you notice it's not blowing the door around. This is a friction sprung door. It doesn't fly around in the wind. You know, so it's not going to slam against your awning arm or anything. And this is a power awning arm. Let's say hypothetically it did. Let's say the kids just went wacky and smashed that thing. A Solera awning here by Lipper is modular, meaning each individual component can be replaced. You don't have to buy the whole kit. So this is easily repairable. Hopefully you never have to. One of the packages we have, this includes the outside television station here next to this little widget. We'll get to that in a hot second. But you can buy one TV for this RV. You can go inside, outside, wherever. You can use it through the whole coach. At the time of this filming, we are not including TVs on our Cherokee campers because we found you can get them much cheaper aftermarket even once we install them. So this is a mini outside kitchen, and this is actually an option because they can sneak it in under the kitchen cabinets a little bit in an area of the kitchen cabinet that isn't often used because it's back in a hard corner to reach. How cool is this thing? Right under your awning, right next to your TV, you've got awning LED lights you can have blazing. You've got tailgate central going on here. So we've got our little cooktop, and this thing actually slides right in and out. So it's there when you need it, it's gone when you don't. You do have your mini fridge out here for your water and barley pop. Dad, Mom, everybody, except the kids. Kids don't drink barley pop. And this is interesting. The other utility shower actually kind of doubles as your sink fixture, your faucet here, or you can pick it up and you can spray the kids. So again, when you don't need it, there you go. It's just out of the way, and you can lock that door right down. Bigger entry handle to get in and out. There's your little solar trickle charge plug right there. This is cool. They do so many, this whole side of the trailer is something I've never seen, and I've done nearly 2,200 of these videos at the time of this filming, and this is now unique. I mean, that's how unusual it is. It's just not common. Something catches me off guard and surprises me. This is called the Natural Decor. We've got it's just very earth tone. There are several different interior decors on these, but basically, they're all the same. They have a different name, and if you like your swooshes to go left or swooshes to go right, that's it. They're basically all the same. So this is pretty much how they look, guys. It's like a Model T. It's any color you want as long as it's black. So the nice ceiling skylight up here, it just lets in a lot of ambient light, though you do have the shade here so you don't have to cook yourself. And again, we've got this cool accent light above the slide out. That's just there for visual ambiance, really. But what we have found is that this is the perfect night light. So if you need to get up at night, you need to walk your way over to the bathroom, it's just enough light because it cascades against a white ceiling, indirectly glows the living room just enough to be able to see at night. So super smart. This would normally be a pretty common, what I call jackknife sofa. It's got a little storage below it. But once again, Cherokee took it up a notch. They gave you just like a theater-style flip-down armrest with those cup holders there. It's those extra little touches that define this brand and make me like it. Like in this class, central air and central heat are not common, but you'll see that is how we tend to equip these. Having things like the whole house one-switch lighting, that is a nice feature. You have additional spotlights above the dinette and things too. Speaking of the dinette, this is a full U dinette, so this folds down into like a 7-foot bed, and you see we've got these big 42-inch like dinette drawers down here as well. Very, very cool stuff, guys. It's just loaded with storage, and these things fully extend. I mean, I can just keep going, keep going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. You get the idea. The tabletop sounds like not a big deal, but it's not pressboard with a Formica top. This is actual wood. What that means is that this is lighter weight, so it's easier to manipulate, and it's stronger. So an adult can sleep on this without buckling the table. That's the Cherokee difference, the Cherokee advantage. Right across from the bathroom, and right next to the bunkhouse, we have this. And this can be pantry space for your kitchen. This can be linen space for the bathroom. This can be extra sweatshirt space for the kids. And this is a little access panel down, by the way, to like some things like maybe your water pump, stuff like that, so that the kids can't get to it easily and cargo can't shift and bust it. Remember, we have a direct access bathroom that is an easy foot flush stool, and something I like to point out in these Cherokees, a couple things. They've got the full-size Maxxair Vent Fan in here, so this thing can actually pull a lot of air. And you notice they purposely slot the bathroom door so that it can suck air, hot air out, you know, when hot air rises. So at night when you're sleeping, you're exhausting a lot of hot air with your own breath and your own body heat. That heat rises, it hits the ceiling, and then it gets sucked out this fan and keeps it cool. It's nice even when the air is running, frankly. Biggest in-class medicine cabinet. Cherokee has the biggest medicine cabinets in their class, and they're matching that up with a big darn sink because now you have places to put your stuff. You don't need as much counter space. It's just smarter. Bigger skylight above the shower too is a nice feature. Moving back to the bedroom, this is just like the ultimate little kids den, and they're not going to be disappointed on a rainy day if they get stuck back here. They're not going to be bummed. This is pretty cool. So we've got a traditional 2-bunk setup over here, though these are 50% wider big kid bunks. So if you've got larger kids, they will enjoy it back here too, not feeling like they're cramped. We actually have bunkhouse storage, including hanging storage back here. More shelf storage space back here. They have a single convertible cube futon. You can make this thing kind of like a little sofa for daytime entertainment like you have, because they've purposely made this wall able to accept a flat screen. And this can flip open into an additional sleeping space down here. And a cool thing about these Cherokees here is that other than just a strip of carpet in front of the super slide, they're carpetless. So these are just so easy to sweep out and clean out. Moving forward here, you see that faux stone entertainment wall. Again, just ties in that whole natural earth tone log cabin feel that they have going on in here, and they really did a good job accomplishing that. Though we are not including TVs at this time, again, because of the fact that it would just be more expensive for you than just getting one later. This down here we did upgrade, so it's all-in-one AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. It just does everything. Notice that we have nice pocket doors here, and they're bracketed in place so they're not gonna fall out, you know, if you're going down the road. I like the little textured look. It's just a print on the door, but man, does it has that like sort of burned in look. Now, other than, like, I talked about how this is not that normal pressboard tabletop. Nothing is. This is a sealed pressed membrane countertop. This is a sealed pressed membrane countertop. They are waterproof. This is the same stuff you saw in the bathroom if you were paying attention. So anywhere that you can dribble something, spill some water, it can't swell. It can't get rotten. You know, that's the point here. Like this, you can see that they were able to undermount the sink. And look at the countertop cover that they have here, because it's just the punch out from that sink area right there. It's all recessed, even the stove, so that you have maximum counter space in here, and it's built for longevity. It looks awesome, and it's built for long-term use and ownership. This tempered glass right here also is ideal for like a backsplash when you're cooking, so it's gonna catch, like if you are cooking something like maybe bacon that likes to splatter and spit, it's gonna catch that, and it's glass, so then you're clean. And yes, I could make that sound again if you asked me. Moving forward. Pretty standard front bedroom. That, you know, they weren't able to really... Oh, look, you get to see the lower chunk of my body, sort of. Sorry. But right below that, we've got the bedside stands with outlets here for your CPAP needs and things like that. And again, they are very good about putting big windows in these Cherokees. And yes, of course, you have night privacy shades. So there you have it. 7,085 pounds. We've got a half-ton towable bunkhouse with an outside kitchen, ultimate tailgating station, and really sweet private bunks, and a big giant super slide. This is the thing that has something for the whole family. And because it's shorter and lighter and has less slides than that big 35-foot two-slide bunkhouse that normally you'd have to buy to get all these features, man, oh man, are you going to save a lot of money. I'm talking in the neighborhood of $8,000 to $9,000 by comparison. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.